If you've been scrolling on Pinterest, then you've probably seen these super cute moss rugs. I've been wanting to make one for so long, but didn't want to get a really expensive tufting machine or a latch hook that I'm only going to use once. Today, I'm going to show you how you can make one by yourself using materials that you mostly already have at home. All you're going to need is some type of fabric for the base, a sewing kit, a lot of yarn, and optionally some hot glue, felt, and pom-poms for decoration. You can honestly design your rug however you want, but I'm going to start by making a grassy base using this fluffy yarn. All you need to do is first stitch on the borders for the shape you want, then go back and forth to fill it in like this. If you have a hot glue gun, you can also use it to glue on the yarn instead to speed up the process. This is how my little patch of grass turned out, and it's actually so fluffy and I'm already in love with it. I'm using a different shade of green to sew on another patch of grass, but this time in a more interesting design. For the little patches of moss, first wrap some yarn around your fingers like this, and cut it off once you have a decently sized chunk. Then, carefully take it off of your hands and hold it onto the fabric as you sew one stitch directly across. Sew a few more stitches along the center to make sure that it's completely stabilized like this. Once it's fully secured, cut the ends of the yarn using scissors and use your fingers to fluff it out. I'm making a few more of these moss balls around this area to give it more density and texture, and also adding on some different colors to make it more vibrant. Once you're done, you can use scissors to trim off any excess pieces and to fix up the shape. Beside the moss balls, I'm sewing on another patch of dark green grass, which actually turned out to kind of look more like real moss. This step is optional, but I'm going to add on a patch of felt to give my rug more texture and depth. After trimming it to the shape that you want, you can either sew around the borders or hot glue the back to secure it on. For the rest of the rug, I'm pretty much using all of these techniques to design it however I want. My rug is mostly green themed with a dash of pink and yellow for highlight, but you can also experiment with a bunch of other color combinations. Once you're happy with how the rug looks, cut off the excess fabric, but make sure not to cut too close to the yarn. Flip the fabric around and use either hot glue, Mod Podge, or any other type of glue to secure on the threads from the back. This will help ensure that once you trim off the edges, the fabric won't start to fray and completely fall apart. Once the glue is dried, you can then trim off the excess fabric around the borders of the rug. Make sure to pull away any yarn in the way so that you don't accidentally cut it off. This DIY turned out so cute, and overall I'm really happy with how it looks.